Hello and welcome to today's Tech Tip. My name is Nate Andrews, a Customer Success Engineer at CAD Dimensions. Today we're going to be talking about what's new in SOLIDWORKS 2025, the user interface, and fundamentals. Every year, SOLIDWORKS comes out with a new release packed full with new features, and SOLIDWORKS 2025 is no different. There are over 200 new features or enhancements in this iteration of the software. I'm going to give my top enhancements to the user interface and fundamentals. Many times when I'm in the middle of a project, I tend to have a lot of files, drawings, and assemblies open at the same time. Once you shut down SOLIDWORKS, you have to then go find those files again and reopen them. So a cool new feature in SOLIDWORKS 2025 is called a document group. You can create document groups and then recall those files back up to your screen. We're going to go ahead and create one. We'll give it a name. Hit create. I'll just close all the documents. Go to my recent documents, just that open. And now you have a new section called document groups. You can open up those files right from here. You can also pin them so that they kind of stay to the top. Cool new little tool to help out, just saving some time. Next, let's talk about display states. Inside of SOLIDWORKS 2025, if you have multiple display states of subcomponents, you can actually now change them in your upper level assembly. Now, we only have one display state in the current assembly. Once I add another one, you now have this little thing kind of similar to your configurations, where you have a configuration table. You now have a display state table. So with display states in your assemblies, you can open this table and then you can create your different options for display states, create new display states, and then you can also pull up to the top level display states that are from the part level. So we can rename it. We're just doing these by colors. We can create new display states as well. As long as the subcomponent has display states, you can then select which ones you want from the table. So this is doing two different things at the same time. Creating new display states at the top level of the assembly, and then configuring the display state through the table. Click apply, then OK. We go back to our display states. We now have those different display states shown here. If we click through them, they change, in this case, the colors of our model. Nice little enhancement to SOLIDWORKS 2025 with display states, making it a lot easier to actually control them. Another new option in SOLIDWORKS 2025 is when you start a new part, right at the bottom here, you have an option for Y up or Z up. This is referring to your up axis, and which one, your Y-axis or your Z-axis, will actually be in the up direction. This is great if you use multiple different CAD tools during the day and they happen to have different up axes, whether it's Y or Z. This is just a great little update to the software. Another really cool feature inside of SOLIDWORKS 2025 is being able to measure a projected surface. If we get into our measure tool, we can choose what we want to project onto. I'm going to select this plane. Now as I select the model itself, you'll notice that it projects that model onto that plane. And now we also have what that projected area is. So as you click around in the model, it will give you the updated projected area of what that geometry is. And finally, like every other release of SOLIDWORKS, they do work on performance improvements. In this version of SOLIDWORKS, from checking in files in SOLIDWORKS PDM being twice as fast as before, cosmetic threads just being faster, or calculating mass properties for assemblies, there are lots and lots of new performance enhancements in SOLIDWORKS 2025.